Pick a lot of huge games across the state of Texas this week. A number of state-ranked matchups. One of them going down in 2A in Cooper, Texas. Let's go to the hotline, Pickle, and talk to the head coach of the state-ranked and undefeated Collinsville Pirates. We're joined by Coach Garrett Patterson. Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. How are things in beautiful Collinsville, Texas?
Oh man, they're good. Good. The weather's cool, so I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'll say that's a big win for everybody. I want to ask you about kind of the revitalization and the renaissance that this program has undergone in really the last 18 months. You know, a couple of years ago, in 2021, this was a Collinsville team that was 4-6 and missing the playoffs. Last year, a 12-2 mark, one of the best years in program history, and now you guys have followed it up with a 3-0 start and are rolling. What has been the biggest change in the shift in this program just in the last 18 months?
Well, one, we've got a great senior class. I mean, we've got 8 kids that are just great ball players. And two, the mentality kind of flipped. With winning in baseball, and then it flipped in football, and then we won in baseball again, and now it's translating over to football again. So, I mean, they understand they're good athletes, and they understand how to win big ball games too.
So you can sense within the locker room, you can sense a different attitude these days than maybe back when, you guys were going 6-4 and making the playoffs in 2020. You can sense a different attitude within the program right now?
Oh, there's such a different attitude. I mean, they're so relaxed and so much more confident than what they were at that point in time. They don't get real tense before games. We're probably the most relaxed group I've ever been around, honestly, in my 21 years of coaching.
It's Garrett Patterson at Collinsville here on Texas Football Today. Get involved in the conversation at hashtag TF Today. Coach, there's so much to talk about with your squad, but it's hard to ignore what QB1 is doing.
Oh, yeah.
Logan Jenkins is putting up numbers that can only be described as obscene at this point. He's thrown for 15 touchdowns and run for another 2. The numbers are shocking, but as the guy who gets to see him every day in practice and in the locker room, what is it about Logan Jenkins that really makes him special?
The athletic ability is off the chart, really. He's such a good ball placer. He can really put balls in a spot where people can't catch them. He knows where to put touch on them or throw them hard. He's really just a smart kid as far as it goes. Too, I mean, he spent 2 years in a film room with me Monday through pretty much Thursday, talking ball, and I mean, you can see it on the field. He's just got such a good command on the field right now.
Oh, but I think it goes without saying, though, that there's got to be somebody on the other end of these passes too. And for as much as we talk about Logan Jenkins, and he's worth the hype, to be clear, but between the offensive line and the receiver core, it seems to me, by all means, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems to me that everything on the offense is clicking right now.
No, very much so. Very much so. If you look at who's getting touches, I mean, the distribution is very equal. It's distributed amongst the 5 ball carriers. We've got plenty of time. We haven't given up a sack all year long. I mean, everything is clicking very, very well. Assignment wise, everybody's doing a really, really good job. And it's nice to have athletes that you can distribute the ball to all over the field.
Don't let the offense kind of fool you, though, because if you guys weren't scoring 42 points a game and putting up crazy numbers, people might miss the fact that you guys have just given up 34 points in your first 3 games. Defensively, on this defensive side, what has you most excited about this unit?
Honestly, we're so much better up front this year than we were last year. You can tell just by looking statistically at tackles. Our Mike linebackers not getting as many tackles, and neither is our free safety, which tells you your guys up front are doing a really good job of getting penetration and running to the football, because last year we had so many tackles on the back end, and that's really, really exciting for us because, it takes some of the workload off of those 2 guys.
I do want to ask you a little bit. It's a couple weeks away, but I know you got a game between now and then. But District 8 2A Division 2 play is going to start here pretty soon, and it's a team. It's a district with plenty of known commodities, right? I mean, Celeste has been very good the past couple of years. Munster needs no introduction. Lindsay, Santo, etc. When you take a look at what you guys are going to be up against when you get to District 8 2A Division 2 play, I'm interested in your what you're feeling about it.
My feeling is this: we've got to stay healthy. All small schools do. That's number one. I feel really good about our chances. Being with a veteran group, and I mean, this is the first time where I really feel like we've got a really, really large veteran group. Nothing but respect to all those programs that are in our district, because we do have a very good district. And I feel like we've got a group that if we can stay healthy, we've got a long run ahead of us.
And finally, Coach, it's going down tomorrow night. You guys are hopping on a bus and take, 90 minutes, 2 hours to get over to Cooper, Texas, there in Northeast Texas, to take on another state-ranked team in the Cooper Bulldogs. And certainly I don't want to ask you to tell everybody what you plan on doing tomorrow night, but when you take a look at what you guys are going to be up against in Cooper tomorrow night, what do you see?
They're very big. Probably one of the biggest teams we'll face all year long, if not the biggest team. Their offensive line is so big. They're very athletic. They're going to run the ball at you. They're going to try to smash on you quite a bit. And Coach Casto has done a great job bringing a lot of the Gunner ideology over. They are very much so like Gunner, run the same defense, and they're very sound special teams defensively. You've got to be pretty much squared away to win this kind of ball game. Just really excited about the opportunity. I don't feel like we'll play another team of this caliber for a good while, and it'll give me a good measuring stick of where we're at.
He's Garrett Patterson. He's the head coach of the state-ranked, unbeaten Collinsville Pirates. Coach, we sure appreciate your time. Congratulations again on the great start, and best of luck tomorrow night in Cooper.
Hey, thank you very much. Have a good one.
Absolutely. There goes Garrett Patterson, head coach of the Collinsville Pirates, state-ranked team with, I'll be honest, right now, season ends right now, Logan Jenkins is a finalist for Mr. Texas football.
Oh, yeah. He's been
The numbers are
lights
stupid,
out.
guys.
It's ridiculous.
They're stupid. He's thrown for, let me pull it up from our friends at Max Preps. He's 84 of 99. Okay, that's an 85% completion percentage. For 1,171 yards, that's 390 yards a game, and 15 touchdowns. That's 5 touchdowns a game against just 1 interception. Oh no, and by the way, he's got 2 touchdowns rushing too. He's been on another planet this year, and certainly worthy of the hype. But it's going to be a fun matchup between Cooper and Collinsville coming up here tomorrow night in Cooper. We appreciate Coach Garrett Patterson's time.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.